Brian Tessier. I am a professional realtor native to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You might be thinking, why is he in Miami, Florida? So, I am down here in Miami, Florida to stake a claim in the real estate market, luxury style. What you're seeing behind me now, I just got out of, is my McLaren, 2017 McLaren 570s. This is my pride and joy. Why is it my pride and joy? I custom built this thing from the ground up and had it ordered from Surrey, England. It's a Fistral blue color. It's a rare MSO that is a McLaren factory option. It is metallic in color, but you can only see the metallic color when it's in the sunlight. I did a couple additions. I'm not a big fan of modifying the engine and voiding the warranty. Wing, a couple other things. But the backstory behind this car is, when I was a little boy in Pittsburgh, I used to dream of things I never thought would be possible. Posters on the wall of Lamborghinis, posters on the wall of Ferraris. That would be the closest I would ever get to those cars. But wait, I learned valuable lessons that I would have never learned in college, never learned in high school, and that is, if you try hard, you grind, you sacrifice, you take on very little debt, and continually, piece by piece, slowly increase your income, you can have what's called disposable income. So a lot of supercar owners may have extreme disposable income, but a realtor like me just has a little bit. So I bought my first car, a 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo, for $145,000. $145,000. Who in their right mind from Pittsburgh spends that kind of money on a car? I can tell you, back in 2010, not very many people, just one person. That was me, because I had a dream. A C student all the way through school, from grade school all the way to graduation. Closest I ever thought again was going to be a poster. Well, I've gotten a lot closer, and I want to introduce you back to the 570s. We're going to take a little tour of the Wynwood walls because the backdrop is amazing, so I hope you enjoy it.
So tell me, man, what's the most enthusiastic part about having one of these McLarens?
I think anybody is going to tell you that one of the best things about having these cars is seeing kids get excited about them. I always say it, the best high I've ever had isn't taking a turn at a high speed, isn't pulling into a car show. It's having those kids, their eyes light up like this big, like mine used to do back in the day. You know, maybe it'll drive them to become successful in order to get a car like this. You know, maybe they'll identify that's what it takes. So if you can influence one little kid at a time, that's a payoff right there. So that's my high. When I first took delivery of the car, and I ordered it with silver wheels and black calipers. Why would I do that? Well, if you're pinching pennies like me, McLaren charges a lot of money for that. So I had this car delivered straight to the powder coater for a fraction of the cost. They powder coated the stock wheels black and the calipers orange and put the McLaren sticker on there. Didn't void the warranty. So I'm out of warranty now, but in the beginning I was a big fan of keeping the warranty. So I had the pinstripes. The blue pinstripes put all on the bottom, which a lot of people have since copied. The car is completely clear XPEL wrapped. The windshields, the headlights, and the mirrors are double wrapped because I do a lot of rallies and I want to make sure the windshields don't break. One of the biggest things you're going to notice about this car is my marketing. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Brian Sells Pittsburgh, Brian Sells Miami. That's not actually the biggest thing. Physically, the biggest thing is this wing by Agency Power. It was created, designed specifically for the 570. It's seen some rally days, so we're gonna have to get this thing refinished because again, when you start rallying, you're gonna have some chips, bumps, scratches. Some people lose their bumpers and just leave the fucking bumpers and keep on moving.
So this is your worst casualty right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think just from the blowback, I didn't actually have this thing wrapped, clear wrapped, but in hindsight now I'm starting to realize maybe I should have had that wrapped.
Tell me how this is a tip, man. This is a special tip, man. Tell me.
So this is a special tip. This is for people that see cars with the Montana plate and are wondering, why those people live in Montana? We don't live in Montana. A lot of people don't understand, if you have your car registered in Montana, you don't have to pay sales tax when you buy it. So that's a savings of maybe 15, depending on the car price, to $25,000. So you have to have a company registered in Montana, which is a fraction of that cost. So anytime you see an exotic car, and it's completely legal. I have a law firm in Montana that does it. You'll read articles online about don't do it, they're trying to get it outlawed, but that is a source of income for Montana and they don't have any plans on repealing that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a funny story that nobody's going to lay claim admission to. I got this car from McLaren Philly. Whenever I ordered it, I picked X, Y, Z, this, that, blah, 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 blah. You know, you put the order in, it took them 6 months to build it. It was a nightmare process waiting for it. They introduced convertibles after I put my order in, introduced them, they weren't even out yet, built them and delivered them before I got my car. But that's not even the funniest thing about this car. Funniest thing about this car is I got the wrong car. What do you mean I got the wrong car? Well, yeah, the color was right, the wheel color was right, but the interior package I ordered was Alcantara instead of leather on the dashboard and a couple other things. And when I got it, I was like, this isn't even my car. And I looked back at my order and it was in fact misordered. So it is my car, but I think when they put the order in, they ordered some wrong things. I didn't order the lift on the front. They put it in, and then I think they realized that they had made a mistake and like, oh, we threw that in because we knew you need it. I will tell you, it's a good thing they threw it in because I definitely needed that 3-inch lift. So what that means is, in case you don't know, these cars have the ability, you hit a button, the front end will raise up roughly 3 inches, just because if you're coming down a steep driveway or something, you don't want to scrape. And after you get to 45-ish miles an hour, it'll automatically lower itself. So that's my story of how I took delivery of the wrong car.
Let's talk about the Uber sticker.
So everybody always asks me about this. No matter what I have on the car, I have a fluorescent blue car. I've got the biggest wing you could possibly look at. Everybody always asks me about the Uber sticker. It is an icebreaker. The story behind it is one of my first rallies I went on. They, anytime you sleep overnight, when you put your car away overnight, that's when you're open to mischievousness. So I was a newbie, so they took it easy on me. They just put this sticker on my car overnight, and I left it there because I thought that was a good icebreaker. A lot of people ask me about it. A lot of people ask me how much it is to Uber daily, so it's good conversation. But a lot of other people that have friends that have been doing rallies for years will sometimes, if they have a convertible, they'll get their car filled up with those packing peanuts. Sometimes they saran wrap the car, doors closed, aluminum foil. Sometimes it gets even crazier. So that's the story behind the Uber sticker. I'm lucky that's all I got. All right, thanks very much for joining. Make sure you watch KandyonChrome, subscribe, find him on Instagram at Brian Sells Pittsburgh, at Brian Sells Miami. Feel free, if you have any questions ever about anything, DM me on Instagram. I will get back to you almost immediately. I'm not one of those jerks that will get back to you. My first opportunity, I'll get back to you. If you want to meet for a cup of coffee or ice cream or something like that, I'm in town. I'd love to meet up, give some advice and get some advice. All right, that's it. Let's go.